Hey guys, it is me again, as you can tell. Today is Friday, March the 23rd, makes it day 83 on our Project Daily Bread 2012. I think what day it was there for a minute, guys. Guys, as usual, I'm going to say it is good to be here. And I'm also going to say, because I really mean that, I'm also going to say I'm going to try to make this video as short as I can. Now, I do mean that, even though it may happen and it may not. Again, guys, I'm running behind. It's not as late. I mean, it's about what time I guess I normally get them in. It's 1:17 in the morning. But the difference tonight is, guys, I'm still working out in the garage. Usually I'm done by now. And I've got a carburetor out there in the ultrasonic cleaner, so I've got to finish it tonight. And it's one of those deals that has to be finished tonight. So because we're working our extra guy tomorrow, you know, our guy that works for us every now and then, the one that used to work for us, and so we got 2 or 3 jobs lined up for him to do, you know. So this is one of them. I've got to get this carburetor done tonight. I've got to get cleaned out and rebuilt and all that. So having said that, guys, I hope everybody's doing all right. A lot of people making vids right now, like Darren says that all the time. You know, I've actually been sitting here this evening kind of, you know, looking, going, okay, I wish somebody'd make a video, you know. I mean, Darren's made a couple, and the Rick Fix made one, and, you know, people here and there, you know, Turbo Cobra, I think, made one. But, you know, normally there's more videos, you know, I in my emails, I get more videos emailed to me saying, you know, that they've been uploaded than what I can watch. And tonight, you know, I'm just not that way. So anyway, guys, as always, it's good to be here. Like I said, I did get to draw most of a payday today. Not complete. You know, not like the few dollars being what I normally draw. I mean, you know, like I said, not that bad. It's I said most of a payday. I don't know what happened this week, to be honest, guys. It's one of them deals. We were busy, and even according to the books, we brought in a pretty decent amount of money. And we didn't sell a whole lot of tires, which is actually a good thing, you know, because, you know, like I've told you guys before, a lot of times if you sell a lot of tires, it'll make your gross look real big, but because you don't make any money on tires, you know, and you know what I mean by not by any money. I mean, you make a few dollars, but tires have gotten so expensive for what you have to spend to buy them, it's not really worth doing, you know. I mean, it's not uncommon now for 2 tires to cost, I think we put it some on today, that 2 tires were right at $500 for 2 tires. You know, they were like big 18-inch truck tires or something. You know, went on like a big Ford F-250 or 350 diesel, but still. Well, you know, out of that $500, you know, I don't know how much I did make, but guessing on our normal percentage, maybe $20 a tire, something like that. So, you know, it's just really not worth, you know, doing. But anyway, I'm rambling. I'm just saying, guys, we brought in a decent amount of money, and we even sold a 4-wheeler for a guy and made a little bit of money on that. Just ended up with not much left. You know, I don't know what happened this week. We did work our extra guy some, and we have done some stuff we've not got paid for. I know of 1 bike and 1 4-wheeler that we've not got paid for. It's about $300 between them 2. Then we've worked on some more stuff, so you know, it's one of those deals. It's not got paid for a lot of stuff. So, but like I said, guys, I know the Lord's with us and He's taking care of us. We just got to keep leaning on Him. And like I said, I do thank Him for letting me at least draw most of the payday today. So, what else? Oh, Brother Woody, I want to thank you for sending me that email. I've not looked at the link yet. I'm going to. I seen the one little thing there, and I guess it was from that link, an excerpt from it that you sent. It was talking about the one guy saying that he was a I guess it was an optometrist or worked at a optometrist lab or something, and was talking about that the plastic in these glasses was that acetone didn't hurt them, and that's the way they cleaned them. You know, they just took the lenses out and soaked them in acetone overnight. Of course, my big problem is I don't know how to get the lenses out, you know, from the frames. I've never done that, but I guess I could figure that out. But I'm going to read all those different things, and I'm probably going to try some of the stuff, the stuff that, you know, the less invasive stuff, I guess you would say first. You know, like the what was it, Vaseline and WD-40 and some of that other stuff before I go with it, you know, which at least I could maybe take a Q-tip. Like I told you guys the other night, that acetone that I tried, which it was fingernail polish too, and I've actually got a quart out here of just pure acetone that I use to clean, like when I've got a weld aluminum, you know, that I bought at the auto body store. So, you know, I'd say that would be better acetone than using fingernail polish anyway. And but anyway, when I tried it on that, it didn't turn the lens white. It just turned that actual clear coat or whatever's on there. It turned it white. So anyway, I may try it in a little inconspicuous place, you know, and make sure that it don't hurt it. But you know, that guy there, if he's telling the truth, he said they soaked them in them like overnight and said it wouldn't hurt the lens. So anyway, I thank you for that, Brother Woody. Is what I was trying to get at. I got it off on a tangent there. Something else too, Brother John, I want to thank you for, number one, I ain't heard from you in a while, Brother John. So you going to call me for long, brother? I miss talking to you. I've blanked, guys. I've drawn a blank. No, I was trying to think of two things at one time, and I can't do that. That hurts my head. But no, I was just going to say I'm going to try, Brother John, in the next little bit. Of course, I'm trying to say I'm trying to put so much money up towards this $5,000 parts deal. I really think, guys, the one boy called me this evening and said that within the next week or to 2 weeks that he was going to bring me the money. You know, that it was going to take him that long to come up with it, but he was going to bring it. And then he's got one of his buddies. They're kind of building bikes, competing against each other, you know, trying to see who's going to be the fastest. And so I think maybe I can sell both them boys' stuff, be something over $2,000. And then if my other buddy, if he'll come and buy some stuff like he says he's going to, and then I can, you know, maybe come up with a 1,500 or 2,000 of my own, you know, that I can do the thing. But anyway, what I was going to say, brother, and you know I get off on tangents like that. I start a sentence and don't finish them. I'm bad for that. Anyway, what I was going to say, brother, I'm going to try to buy me a smoker like you said you had that 40-inch Masterbuilt. I got looking online this evening at them, and they make a 30-inch one. And that's probably the one I'd go with because it's about half the money of the 40-inch one. And
You know, the 40-inch was just so big. I mean, the 30-inch would do all I need to do. So, uh, I want to thank you for telling me about that, brother. I think them's good smokers from what I can tell them, what I can read. So I think I'm going to buy me one. So I just wanted to tell you, that's what I was trying to think about a minute ago when I went blank, guys. That's something else I want to tell Brother John and Woody and Darren and any of you guys. If you tried to maybe call me today, or I know you probably didn't, but guys, our phones are out. And I don't just mean our phones. I mean like from this section of the county north. I mean it's just, and then a place over across Pine Mountain. I mean it's just like half the county right now. The phones are out. I don't know why. Some people said it was copper thieves, but I doubt copper thieves hitting that many places in one night or at one time. I don't know if they've had some kind of something fall over, something blow up, but we don't have any phones right now, guys. So pray for that too, because it's, you know, it really hurts our business. To be honest, I like it at home because you don't got to sit, but you know, you don't. It's a lot more peaceful. People are not bothering you. People are not calling you all night wanting to know stuff and wanting you to go do stuff for them, and you know, that kind of deal. But then again, like I said, it just hurts our business. You know, because people can't call you, they can't make appointments. They keep calling and calling and calling, and you don't answer because the phone's not ringing, and they assume, well, they don't care, or they're not going to answer the phone. I'll call somewhere else. So pray for that, guys. Pray for my business tomorrow and the rest of this week. And I guess that is about it, guys. All I wanted to talk about this evening.
I still jibber jabbered longer than I wanted to, but still, if I can make this video maybe around 15, 16 minutes, that's still shorter than I normally do. So let's start this evening, guys, in First Corinthians chapter 15, because I do got to get back out there and finish that carburetor up. 1 Corinthians 15:55, guys. It says, "O death, where is thy sting? O grave, where is thy victory?" And again, guys, that is one of my favorite verses in the Bible, as it should be all of ours. The sting of death is sin, and the strength of sin is the law. And guys, basically what Paul's saying here is by the strength of sin is the law. He's saying, guys, by the law, there was a time when men were not as evil as they eventually got, that the law could take care of sin. I mean, they give their sacrifices, they did their offerings, and took care of it. But men got so evil that could not take care of it anymore. And Paul's saying here that by having the law, that gives people more strength and more will to sin. But in verse 57 here he says, "But thanks be to God, which giveth us the victory through our Lord Jesus Christ. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, for as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord." And we'll go on into chapter 16, guys. It says, "Now concerning the collection for the saints, as I have given order to the churches of Galatia, even so do ye. Upon the first day of the week let every one of you lay by him in store, as God hath prospered him, that there be no gatherings when I come. And when I come, whomsoever ye shall approve by your letters, them will I send to bring your liberality unto Jerusalem." That was their stuff, guys, they had to give. Their, what would you call it? Kind of the Jews, guys, give like they give part of their what they made in a year and whatever, they give it to send it to Jerusalem. Well, the early church, let me keep on reading this, guys, and I'll explain, I'll put all this together. "And if it be met that I go also, they shall go with me. Now will I come unto you when I shall pass through Macedonia, for I do pass through Macedonia. And it may be that I will abide, yea, and winter with you, that ye may bring me on my journey whithersoever I go." He said, "I'm going to come and stay with you." Guys, and I think that's where we're going to quit tonight. But basically, he's saying, "I'm not going to come see you guys till I go to Macedonia." That's basically what he's saying here at the end. I was just talking about, guys, about they would help each other. They were kind of using this model that the Jews did by sending everything to Jerusalem to help the synagogue, the church there. That's what they were going to do here. These churches were sending things. They were kind of gathering their wealth up and kind of distributing it out to each other, to the churches, to help them keep running. That's what I was trying to spit out a minute ago. I know I was having a hard time of it. And like I said, here at the end, Paul's just basically saying, "I'm not going to come to see you till I go through Macedonia. I got to go to Macedonia first." And he's saying, when I get done with Macedonia, and it may be that I will abide, yeah, he said, so he's saying here that I may, after I go to Macedonia, I'm going to come see you, and I'm going to stay the winter with you. So basically that's it, guys. Well, right here in verse 7, I'll go ahead and read that. "For I will not see you now by the way, but I trust to tarry a while with you, if the Lord permit." That's basically him saying, like I just said, that he was not going to come there first. He had to go to Macedonia first. Then he said, "Lord willing, when I get through going to Macedonia, I'll be there." So that's basically it, guys. So let's see, I just read verse 7, so we'll start at verse 8 tomorrow. So anyway, guys, like always, I love you all. Thanks for being here. As usual, keep praying for us. Oh, one more thing, guys. I'm going to try to look it up on the internet to see how to do it, but do any of you guys know how to write a letter of reference? I've got to write a letter of reference for a girl that goes to our church. She's applying for a scholarship for the college she's going to, And it's like a scholarship where they pay for the books and maybe part of the tuition and stuff like that. Anyway, she's got to have 2 references. One has to be from somebody like at their school, I guess like a teacher or principal, something like that. The other one can be from anybody else. And her mom thought it'd be a good thing because this school that she is going to is kind of it's a Christian based school, and I think it's a Christian run school. You know, they have Christian ethics, and you know the kids, they have Bible study and church and everything there. And you know, it's a popular little college here. It's kind of close here. Um, you know, real good accredited school and everything else. But anyway, her mom's want me to write the other letter of reference. So anyway, guys, I've never done that before. I've got to have it by Sunday. So if any of you guys know of any links, like Brother Woody's so good at doing, find me a link or something that shows me a good example or can kind of walk me through it. I've never wrote a letter of reference before. So if any of you guys, when you see this tonight or tomorrow or whenever, guys, if you can help me in any way, I'd appreciate that. As always, like I said, I love you all. If you all need anything, any kind of help, let me know. I guess that's about it, guys. So, good Lord willing, I'll be back here tomorrow night. Until I see you all again, good night, and God bless.